Doing it and doing it well. Woo! It's Yasmin Young.
The People Station, 93.7 WBLK, home of the Steve Harvey Morning Show. I'm Yasmin Young. This is the 2 to 6 takeover. And Buffalo, we are getting ready to get our laugh on this weekend. Tomorrow, it is on and popping. The queen of comedy herself, Sommore, and all the Queen's men are going to be right here at Shay's. Hello, Sommore.
Hey, Yasmin, how are you?
I am wonderful, and we are very excited that you're back in Buffalo.
Girl, I'm excited to be coming to Buffalo. You know, this is probably one of the only times I've ever come and it wasn't cold. So I don't care if the sun not out. I don't care if it's raining. I'm wearing a back out. I'm wearing a halter top. Because I ain't never been to Buffalo and it wasn't cold.
I know.
I usually always come in the winter months. So I'm wearing a back out. I don't care what the forecast is.
But you know what? Last time you came, I was at your show, and you always snatched, though. Like, you always got the little fitted outfit on. You got your heels on. You're looking good. Hair did. You know, like, you be snatched on stage.
It's just in my DNA. I'm one of those people, if I worked at McDonald's, I would have like a sequence collar on my little uniform or something. Or, you know, I have my little visor bejeweled out or something. You know, it's just in my DNA. It's just who I am. I'm one of those people, you know.
So this time around, you're bringing the Queen's men. So talk to me about who are a part of the Queen's men.
Okay, so what I did was, I am a queen of comedy, and I want people to trust my judgment when I say that these guys are funny, hilarious. But everybody on the show, they're headliners. So you got a show full of headliners, all the Queen's men, meaning like these are people who have been in the business just as long as I have, equally as funny, and we just got together and toured. You know how rappers get on songs and everybody do the remix and they do, you know, this person jump on the mixtape. So that's what it is. It's like a mixtape, but it's stand-up. So you got all of some of my favorite comedians on the show.
And what is it like, though? That has to be satisfying because, you know, whenever I talk to female comedians, you know, and I don't differentiate, but you just don't see as many women in comedy as you do men. You're starting to see more, but that's got to be a great feeling to be the headliner. You got the men up underneath you. They in your what's it called? Your court. They're in your court.
In your court, right, right. Well, you know, it's crazy because they don't treat me any different. They really don't. And it is a male-dominated business, but I go out every single night that I hit the stage to prove that women, we can do this. Women, we are just as funny, if not funnier than men. And I represent for the women. And I always encourage more women to do stand-up. You know, stand-up is like the truest art form when it comes to living. Like, you have to talk about your life and what's going on in your life and what's going on in the world, and you make it funny. So it's an awesome thing, you know, just to see.
So talk to me about, you know, this tour life. And are you single? Are you married?
I'm married depending on what day it is, what month it is, you know, who's asking. That's the way my life is set up. You know,
that's what
if it's on a Wednesday, if I'm in Buffalo, then it might not be popping. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I was going to ask you, because, you know,
everybody don't have that kind of relationship.
Men, I know, I've seen it with my own eyes. They always have the groupies, you know, people that are just like, oh my God, you're so funny. Now let's have sex. Do you, as a woman, have that same thing?
Well, I think most men are intimidated by my work. They are either intimidated by my work, or they have a misconception of how I am. You know,
right.
They think I'm one way when I'm probably totally different. I try to tell people all the time that I'm a fly nerd. I'm really a nerd, and they don't get that from my stand-up.
Right.
So, you know, my circle is small.
You know what? Because you are fierce, and then again, you always look so beautiful, and you're always looking just very regal, even if you got on the skin-tight bodysuit, girl. So I can understand how they might get intimidated by that. So I understand. But, you know, that's part of tour life. That's why I was asking, you know. Is your tour life popping?
Man, tour life is so beautiful. It's so beautiful. It's like going from city to city and state to state, and it's kind of like going to a family reunion every single weekend, you know?
Right.
Like for me personally, I have family that's in Buffalo, but my Buffalo family, they're people that I've been doing this for years, so it's an audience that I've been grooming for years, so I'm excited to see everybody.
Right.
So it's like constantly going to a family reunion and hooking up with people that you haven't seen in a minute, and we talk about what's going on in the world.
Well, we are excited to have you. Now, what's lined up after you get off of this tour?
Just working, really working. I have a big comedy festival coming up in Atlantic City, but I'm just right now focusing on the show this weekend. It's an awesome lineup. It's Sommore as the headliner, Rodney Perry, and Rob Allen, which is one of my favorite stand-up comedians. It's going to be, when I tell you, it is going to be one of those shows that I promise you will laugh from beginning to end. You will be laughing in the car. You will remember a week from now stuff that we said, and it's just a good time.
It's a good
time. I want people to just definitely get your tickets, come out and support the show. It's Sommore and all the Queens men tomorrow night, 8:00 p.m. at Shays Performing Arts Center. It's going to be fun.
And you can get tickets at shays.org. Sommore, we are welcoming you back with open arms right here to the Queen City, the Queen of Comedy in the Queen City. We're looking forward to it.
Thank you, baby doll. Get y'all tickets right now, and I'm coming with my bag out. I don't care. I don't care if it's snow tomorrow.